Hey you, what up? Maryam here. Today I am feeling very giddy. I'm very giddy because we have a new product from LANCOME and it is their Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. Now this excites me because this just might be the answer to all of your no makeup concerns. This is a full coverage but weightless concealer that you can possibly wear instead of foundation. We shall put that to the test, but basically this is what I'm doing in this video. I'm going to review this product, I'm going to test all of their claims, and I'm gonna give you guys a wear test at the end, also a real light scenario check-in throughout the day just to see how this wears, just to see how all of this actually plays out in real life. So without further ado, let's get into this video. But before we do, remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can see all of my Wednesdays and Sundays videos. And now it's time for this one. LANCOME new Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. Are we here for it? Let's find out. Okay, so here we have this beautiful Rubik's Cube of skin tones from LANCOME. So in this PR package here, we have some goodies for me. Thank you, LANCOME. And we also have two foundations, the Teint Idole Ultra Wear Foundation, which, by the way, is the inspo for the concealer. This is a really great foundation. I have been a fan for a long time. Only problem with me is that I don't have one specific shade. I have to mix two shades, sometimes three, in order to get close to my skin tone. That's my only concern, but the formula is beautiful, it wears beautifully, and I've been a fan for a long time. Also in this Rubik's Cube, we have two new Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealers in the shades 250 Warm and in the shade 330 Neutral. 330 Neutral is not gonna be the shade for me. Their neutrals are truly neutrals and their warms are more like a yellow olive type of warm. So this is the one that I'm gonna work with today. Basically, I wanna put this all over concealer to the ultimate test. There are so many claims here. Weightless full coverage, no creasing or caking, comfortable wear, suitable for sensitive skin. It has a natural matte finish, ultra blendable, sweat resistant, tested under dermatological control, up to 24-hour hydration, all in one usage, meaning that you could use this on your under eye, on your acne breakouts, on any redness, irritation, non-comedogenic. It's available in 20 shades. It's good for sensitive skin. I mean, so many claims. So this is very exciting for someone like me who has somewhat problematic skin. Like overall, if I look at my skin, I will say it's pretty good, but I have occasional breakouts. I have bumps. I have redness. I definitely have post-acne marks. So this, I'm hoping, will be that perfect makeup for real life type of product that I can use to really achieve the ultimate no makeup look. Let me just hold my breath because we're not there yet. We will be doing a wear test. This is $29 at Ulta and also on Lancome.com. Apparently it's $32 at Macy's, but why would we pay $32 if it's available for $29? Anyway, also ingredients wise, this is a water-based product, so that's really good. Also, it has some really interesting ingredients that I've never heard of before, but I did check them out. The second and fifth ingredients are undecane and tridecane. Don't look up undecane on Wikipedia. Do not read that definition unless you want to, and then you'll have a good laugh. But what undecane means in skincare is that it is actually an emollient and it is a sustainably sourced alternative to silicone. So it's eco-friendly, and this is something that helps the product glide onto your skin very smoothly. It also helps to smooth out any texture, things like that. So this is interesting to me. Undecane, remember that one. Also, it's infused with a bunch of skin-loving ingredients such as moringa seed, water lily extract, rose extract. I mean, just lots of good things. And also, I have to say, I'm a big fan of LANCOME. Like, LANCOME holds a very special place in my heart. This is the brand that is responsible for kickstarting my YouTube channel. Yeah, that is true. Many years ago, when I first started here on YouTube, I wasn't really a YouTuber. I was actually working with LANCOME. They were one of the first brands to work with me. We were doing all these videos for like retailers, for Sephora and whatnot. And then they told me, hey, why don't you just start a YouTube channel and post these videos on your YouTube channel? So I did. And that is literally one of the reasons why I'm here today. So thank you, LANCOME, for that push. Let's get into this product. There's a lot of talking. There's a lot of talking, guys. But I'm just excited. You know, I'm excited. And when I'm excited, I can't hide it. All right, so also with this product, I'm going to to do a makeup for real life type of trial. So if I'm just gonna be wearing concealer and no foundation, I'm gonna need my SPF. So today I'm gonna be using my MURAD City Skin Age Defense Broad Spectrum SPF 50. So I am going to apply that all over my face. Spread that across with a brush, making sure I hit up all the areas. I might need just a pinch more. So right now it's particularly humid in New York. If you're from here, you know how it is. It is absolutely disastrous for oily AF skin like mine. I feel like my skin just rots under these conditions. I am Central Asian. I need my dry desert heat, please. And New York is not where it's at for me. I am heading to LA very soon, so hopefully all these situations will heal themselves. Next thing I'm gonna do is what I would always do for a no makeup type of look. I'm gonna use my Essence My Skin Perfector Tinted Primer. I'm gonna apply that to just my porous zones, to all the areas that tend to get oily on me, and anything that needs smoothing. I feel like this whole side of the face needs smoothing because this thing over here just will not go away. And I'm getting all these like little bumps, almost like a heat rash here on my jawline. I also have a mountain right here. Ah, can't wait to take care of all that. And now, drum roll please, let's test out this Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. Let's go for it. All right, so we have 0.43 fluid ounces or 13 milliliters in this tube. I like the very precise applicator. It's also very wide, so that's pretty nice. I'm gonna go ahead and start applying that just to the areas that I wanna conceal. So basically right here under the eye, around the nose, and of course to all the little spots. Notice how I have not yet re-dipped the wand. This tells me that the coverage here is full, very full, but it's liquidy enough that it doesn't feel heavy, which was basically my main concern here. In my opinion, the best no makeup concealer, or a concealer that you could wear all over your face for various types of problems or discolorations, is a concealer that is pigmented but liquidy, not creamy. Cream makes it visible, makes your concealer look like makeup, not like your actual skin. But in this instance, it's feeling very lightweight. It's feeling very liquidy as opposed to Tarte Shape Tape, which is heavier. So I'm thinking we're on the right track here. I'm even gonna add some on my lids here just to cover up my little veins and freckles. But basically, I think I've targeted all the spots. I'm kind of ready for a thumbnail face. Could this be the one? Are we gonna skip foundation? Do we even need foundation? Teint Idole, are you the one? So now, obviously, I'm not gonna blend the product out with the same applicator. I'm gonna use a concealer brush. I'm gonna use this one from Hourglass Cosmetics, and also a slightly more precise one from Eco Tools. I'm gonna go in for the larger areas first, such as this baby over here, and kind of just pat that out. This concealer I think is a pretty good match to my skin tone, maybe a pinch light, but nothing that I can't get away with. So basically what I did is I let the concealer sit on my face for, I think it was a minute, and now I'm just blending and buffing it in and just melting it with my skin. So far so good, but I'm almost feeling like I applied a little too much product on certain areas. I definitely did not need that much. The pigment is there. I'm gonna go for the smaller brush here and really try to detail this out. Now I really want this to be a no foundation type of tutorial and no makeup look. I've seen far too many YouTube videos where people claim that they're not using foundation, but they are literally applying their concealer all over their damn face as if it was foundation. And to me, it feels like false advertising a bit. So what I'm trying to do is lead with my actual real skin first, but just cover up problems. Okay, definitely a pinch too light for my forehead at the moment. So I'm just gonna use my finger to kind of blend that in. Again, keep in mind, less is more here. I mean, less is more is just a good mantra for just about anything. But I think when it comes to wearable, no makeup for every day, just keep telling yourself, less is more, less is more, less is more, Maryam, less is more. It does blend out really lovely, I have to say. I am noticing just a bit of creasing here around the nose, which always happens with me because I have very flared nostrils. And because of the flare, it kind of creates almost like a fold here where the makeup can settle into. Okay, so I'm really just taking my time here. Obviously, once I get the hang of this product, once I use it more than just this first time, I'll know exactly how much product I need. But so far, I can tell you that drawing lines on your face with this product is not the way to go. Apply even less than I did to each problem area. And also, make sure that you get a good shade match. This one, I think, is good for me. It could be a pinch better, that's for sure, but it's definitely not too off. I'm gonna keep it a little bright for the under eye. I'm not gonna blend it out so much because I definitely want to brighten this area too. So I'm not gonna move it or blend it as much as I have with all the other spots. To me, I think that looks really good. Here we go. Close-up time. Okay, definitely looks a little bit more makeup-y from here, but overall, not bad at all. All right, so now that the face base is on, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the rest of my no makeup products, such as blush. Hopefully I can find some blush in this mess. Oh yes, here we go. All right, I'm gonna use this NARS Air Matte Blush in the shade Freedom, kind of like a moussey formulation. I'm gonna add that to my cheeks for a little pop of color. This is applying very well over the concealer and over the SPF. Also has that similar natural matte finish, which makes these two products very compatible, especially for oily skin. All right, a little bit of cream contour. I'm using Persona Cosmetics Bronze Multi-Stick in the shade Dune. I used it in my previous video. All right, I'm gonna use this new Dose of Colors angled contour brush just to blend that out very easily and gently. Not swiping too harshly over those areas that I concealed. So it's best to just use these light tapping motions like I'm doing here. All right, cute. I'm gonna add just a little bit of this Pop Afterglow primer. You might also remember this one from my previous video. It's just a very dewy, luminous type of product. I'm gonna add that right on top for just a bit of dew. And now to set everything. For the under eye, I'm gonna use my One Size translucent setting powder. And this is really gonna be the only area where I truly set the powder, because for me, this is an area that is the most likely to crease. I'm also gonna set around the nose, a little bit in the pore zone, between the brows, above the lids. And then for the rest of my face, I'm gonna do just a veil of powder using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. Just a little bit, just like that. And that's it really. For my mascara today, I have this Purple Tone Voluminous by L'Oreal. So I'm gonna curl my lashes. Oh wow, that's really purple. But anyway, it's cute. It's kind of subtle. All right, you guys, so that is the skin. So up close, my skin looks really natural. It looks like my skin with just a hint of color in the cheeks, a hint of color on the lips. I'm actually wearing a mixture of the Maquillage X Carly Bible AI lip liner that I love, and a little bit of Pillow Talk from Charlotte T just to give it that pinkiness. But speaking strictly about skin, I will say I feel a lot better in my skin now at the end of the video than when I first started the video. This morning when I woke up, I wasn't too happy with my skin. I was looking at the bumps, at the irritation due to the humidity, all the acne patches, all the little red dots, and I wasn't too pleased, to say the least. But right now, I definitely feel a lot more confident. It doesn't look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. Yes, granted, it still looks like I'm wearing some makeup, but I think that's mainly due to the color of the blush and the powder. But overall, it doesn't look like I have coverage, yet I look very much put together. So of course I'm gonna show you a close-up, and I'm also gonna give you an update throughout the day, how it looks in natural light, and then we will cue in the wear test. So for now, let's observe the studio light. I think it's pretty good. Am I right or am I wrong? This is the studio light look. And now let's cue in that check-in, followed by the wear test. Quick little check-in in store lighting. Forehead.
Ooh, look at that shiny head of mine.
Pretty shiny, but
I'm gonna let it shine.
Looking like I'm not wearing any makeup. Okay, one more check-in. Natural lighting in the parking lot. This is the skin. I am loving it. It looks so good, so natural. I mean, you can see my bumps, but that's to be expected. Everything else looks really, really good. Very well covered, almost filtered like. I'm impressed. Let's see that final wear test. back in the filming room like I never left. And here is my 8-hour wear test. Looking at the skin, I gotta say I am pretty damn impressed. It looks like I'm not wearing any makeup, but my skin looks pretty flawless with the exception of this situation right here. But I will accredit that to the fact that I was wearing a mask while I was at the mall, and the mask was literally rubbing this section of my jaw. So it has worn off a pinch here and looks a little cakier than the rest of my face. Also, there's a bit of creasing of the concealer right here around the nose on both sides, but everything else looks really, really good, you guys. I am pleasantly surprised, and also I am very impressed because today was particularly hot, particularly humid. It was like 90 something degrees, almost 100% humidity with no rain, because that is the kind of summers that we experience here. And look, I'm barely breaking a sweat. So is this product sweat resistant? I think so. Is this product lightweight but super full coverage? Yeah, I think so. Is it long wearing? Is it giving me optimal hydration? I feel like it is. I feel like it really hit all of those claims and it passed with flying colors. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep reaching for this one, especially on those days when I wanna have that no makeup type of look, letting my freckles shine, but covering up all the imperfections. So with that said, you guys, I recommend this one. I'm gonna keep using it, and I recommend you get one for yourself as well. Just make sure that the shade match is on point, because that is what will make that difference. All right, you guys, I am going to zoom on out. That is my video. That is my wear test. I will see you in the next one. Check out more videos right here. Mwah. Peace.